So we are ready to do two-way table. So this is 5.2, which is probability rules. And this is part 2. Okay, so we're on page 318. I'm sorry, 318. We're on page 318 where it says two-way tables, probability, and the general addition rule. Okay. So we've done two-way tables before, right? We did the way back when we talked about the snowmobiles and that kind of stuff, right? The snowmobiles, the environmental club. And then we talked about, what else did we talk about? We talked about the Titanic, right? People dying on the Titanic, first class, second class, third class. We talked about that kind of stuff. Okay, so those are all two-way tables. Let's look at the two-way table. Let's go ahead and look at the example, who has pierced ears, on page 319. And it looks like they did a sample of 178 people in the class of a college statistics class. So gender, when the ears are pierced or not. So this is, so we'll just say this example, and we have female and male, or do we have male and female? I'm sorry. So we're gonna have male, female, yes, no, ears are pierced or not. And we have 1984, 71, 4, 103, 75, 178, 88, and we're gonna have 90. Okay, so this is the data here, okay? So the question is, A, find PB. B is what? A is the event of getting a male student, and B is the event of getting a student with pierced ear. So B is pierced ear, so PB is, this is pierced ear. Where P of A is being a male. So probability of being a pierced ear is what? So pierced ears are 103 out of 178, right? 103 out of 178. So that's A. B says find P, A, and B. Find P, A, and B. So P of B was 103 over 178. Then I want to find P, A, and B. So I want a male and a pierced ear, right? 19 over 178, right? 19 over 178, okay? And then what else? So what's the final one? The final one is find P, A, or B. P, A, or B, right? A or B. So either a male or a pierced ear, right? Male or a pierced ear. So male or a pierced ear, right? So either one of these three, correct? So I can add those three together. That would be what? 174 over 178. Basically, it's all of them except for this guy, right? So that's that. Now that's pretty easy. Okay, so this stuff we already knew how to do. All right. Okay, so now let's go ahead and see what the general addition rule is. The general addition rule is basically it's saying that P, A, or B is the same as P, A plus PB minus PA and B. Okay, so PA or B, I add the PA and I add the PB, and then I subtract this guy because what did I do? If I add the PA, which is all the male, I'm adding this, right? And then I'm gonna add the PB, which is this. The problem is that I double counted the 19, right? So in order to take care of that, I have to subtract the 19 that I double counted, which is the PA and B, right? Okay, so that's what I'm doing. So if I add the 90 plus the 103, right? So I'm gonna have 90 over 178 plus 103 plus 178 minus 19 over 178. So it's basically 90 plus 103, which is 193 minus 19 is going to be 174, right? 174 over 178. Okay, so that's the general addition rule. And it's in a green box on the bottom of page 320. Okay, so that's that. Okay, let's flip the page, go to page 322. And we'll talk about Venn diagrams. Now you guys have done this before. Venn diagrams. So let's go ahead and represent what we just talked about in a Venn diagram, right? In a Venn diagram, we're gonna have A and B, right? A was what? 1971. What was this? This was 103. No, not 103. 84. Okay, so A being male. Again, A was being pierced. A was being. Do I have these backwards? No, I'm good. Okay, so A is being what? A is the 71 plus 19. So it is being male. So this is being male. B being the pierced ear. Okay, so what do I have here? 71, 1984. And on the outside, I have 4, right? I have the outside there are 4. Okay, so that's how I said. So 71 is what? 71 is all of the male who are pierced. 84 is the female that are pierced, right? 19 are the male and, no, I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, you switched it.
Huh?
71 is male with no piercing, and then 19 is male with a piercing.
Yeah, so 71 is male with no piercing. Thank you. 19 is male with piercing, right? And then 84 is what? 84 is female with piercing, right? And then 4 is what? Not pierced at all.
Female with no piercing.
Okay, right? Okay, so there we go. That's it. So basically this guy, so if we said PA or B is equal to P, the general addition rule, again, was this guy minus this guy here, okay? So this guy is going to be what? This guy is this guy here, the 90 here, okay, the 90 there. This guy here, PB, is this guy, the 103 here. And this guy was the 19 in the middle that is double counted. That's why I'm subtracting it. Okay, so that's a Venn diagram. That's how you use it. So go to page 323. There are some definitions there. Okay, event A and B. A and B can also be called the intersection because it's where A and B intersects. Okay, and this guy here could be called the union because it's all of this right here. Okay, it's the union. And that's that. And let's go ahead and do the example on page 324. 324, survey of all residents in a large apartment complex reveals that 68% use Facebook, 28% use Instagram, and 25% do both. Suppose we select a resident at random. I guess let's make a Venn diagram to display the space. So I'm going to cheat we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna say A is Facebook. We'll just call this guy Facebook, and we'll call P of B Instagram. And so what do we have here? So P of A is 68, but this is 25, right? Which means that only Instagram is 3, right? Because they have to add together to be 28. And then when you add all of Facebook together, that's 25 plus something has to be 68, so it's going to be 43. Right, so what do I have here? I have, so I have 46, 71, so I'm going to have 29 on the outside. Okay, so make a Venn diagram to display, because these are all in percentages, obviously, right? Okay, make a Venn diagram, sample space, events, use, okay, we've done that. B, find the probability that the person uses neither Facebook nor Instagram. So it's neither Facebook or Instagram, so it's going to be this guy right here, the 29%. Okay, that's that. All right, we are done with 5.2-2.